I think United know what is at stake now, and I think Ruben Amorim will definitely want to hammer on that and capitalize on it, man. So, and if United wins, then it even makes the league even more interesting.
Oh, look at you.
More interesting.
This is the weekend no one should drop.
The world needs United back, man. I mean, I was telling my friend that
I'm good with them being where they are.
I was telling my friend that that I don't even know the rules of Champions League. I don't know what happens. That's because I've not been paying attention to it for the past 2 years, man. I'm like, I actually have no idea.
We understand. I mean, it's interesting. United can be back in top 4 this weekend.
This is the thing about football. In football, you have to be able to make smart tactical decisions during the game, because you never know when you need to make a move.
So tell us. I want to hear raw emotions. How you felt during the game and after the game.
The thing is, first of all, because the game was on a Sunday, obviously I was in church, so I didn't get
okay.
But I was following it closely, and I looked at my phone. I think when it was around 5 minutes into the game, I was like, oh wow, 1-0. Hey, and that's when, because I was in church now, I entered into the spirit. I just started marching. I said, God, do this one for me. Do this one. For me to open my phone. In the 90th minute, I was like, Maguire scored again. I was like, wow. I was like, yes, this is definitely our game. But I think United needed that, man. We needed that.
You mentioned Amorim. Formation 3-4-3, he's sticking to it, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of his critics, or I've always been one of the critics of. I'm a fan of coaches who have plan A, B, C, D, whatever. When A doesn't work, switch to B. When B doesn't work, switch to C. I'm a fan of people who prioritize results over formation, results over style of play, results over all that good stuff. 2 games in, we've won 2 games. Are you confidently saying now that you are okay with Amorim sticking with his 3-4-3, regardless of what happens, or do you need a few more wins to say that?
That's a very good question. I think obviously we need a few more wins to say, okay, you know what?
How many?
Yes, I would say at least we need to win at least maybe another 5, 6, 7, 8 games. For me to say, okay, maybe this is working. But this is the thing about football. In football, you have to be able to make smart tactical decisions during the game, because you never know when you need to make a move. So it's always good to have your base formation, your go-to formation, but always be able to adjust, when time comes. So it can be,
yeah.
This is a weekend where no one should lose. Yeah.
Speaking of, we should do a segment where we break down how the Champions League works for folks, because this is the second season where the format has changed. For Man U fans especially, Brighton actually are leading the league in terms of forced turnovers, meaning the amount of times they force a team to give up the ball in their defensive half, 104. And so that's something that I think Man U are going to need to guard against, coming into this game. Do you see any other tweaks to the lineup to maybe counteract the threat that Brighton might pose specifically, or you're expecting much of the same lineup? I think you talked about maybe Sesko coming in. Do you think anyone drops, or are we keeping Mount and Mbeumo, Cunha, Trident?
Obviously, we're not going to drop Mbeumo. Mbeumo is our best player, right now. It's the only one that I'm almost certain that, if he has his chance, he's definitely going to get it. I don't think the lineup will change much, but if it does change, I expect Sesko to be the one that comes in for Mount. I hope for Mount and not Cunha. I think I'd rather have Cunha in that game. And with the way Brighton is going to play, I think we are most likely going to hit them on the counter a few times. And I think if we can hit them on the counter a few times, give them 1 or 2 counter punches, I think they would have to think about their approach. It's just like you in a boxing fight. If you're going aggressive and your opponent or 2 counter uppercuts, you calm down.